Elon Musk terminates Twitter's remote work program and issues a dire warning. Employees at Twitter, the majority of whom work remotely, have received an email from Elon Musk demanding them to report back to the office immediately for at least 40 hours per week and announcing tough times ahead. Musk sent his first corporate message to the workers who were spared from the mass layoffs last week in two messages that were reviewed by the Associated Press on Wednesday night. For information on Twitter's future, many people have been forced to rely on the wealthy Tesla CEO's public tweets. There is no way to sugarcoat the message, Musk wrote before outlining the catastrophic economic situation for companies like Twitter that rely almost completely on advertising for revenue. Sorry that this is my first email to the full organization, but there is no way to sugarcoat the message, Musk wrote. There is a considerable risk that Twitter won't survive without major subscription fees. Withstand the impending financial crisis, Musk claimed. We need subscriptions to make up around half of our income. Musk's memo came after a live-streamed conversation on Wednesday in which he attempted to pacify major advertisers. This was the extent of his public comments about Twitter's direction since he finalized a $44 billion deal to purchase the social media platform and fired its top executives late last month. As they wait to see how Musk's ideas to modify content standards against hate and disinformation affect the tenor of the platform, a number of well-known companies have suspended their Twitter advertising campaigns. According to Musk, developing and launching Twitter's new $7.99 monthly membership service, which features a blue check mark next to the names of paying users, the mark was previously exclusively for verified accounts, has been a priority over the past 10 days. Musk's project has had a rocky launch due to an onslaught of recently purchased fake accounts this week that posted offensive jokes or false information under the guise of well-known individuals like basketball player LeBron James, former U.S. President George W. Bush, and the pharmaceutical company Eli Lilly. The very top priority over the next few days, according to Musk in a second email to staff, is to suspend bots/trolls/spam that take advantage of verified accounts. However, Twitter currently has many fewer employees to assist him in doing that. An executive claimed last week that Twitter, which had 7,500 employees earlier this year, was laying off about 50% of them. Musk has previously voiced his displeasure with Twitter's remote work practices from the epidemic period, which led team bosses to select whether or not employees needed to go to the office. He gave the order on Wednesday for everyone to come back to work on Thursday. The path ahead is arduous and will demand intensive labor to succeed, Musk warned staff in the email, adding that remote work is no longer allowed. He said that each request for an exemption will be individually reviewed. However, Twitter informed local and state officials in the United States that it was laying off 784 employees at its San Francisco headquarters, about 200 elsewhere in California, more than 400 in New York City, more than 200 in Seattle, and more than 400 elsewhere. Twitter has not disclosed the total number of layoffs across its global workforce. 80 or so in Atlanta. Lee Kissner, Twitter's chief information security officer, tweeted on Thursday that she had made the hard decision to leave Twitter. The exodus at Twitter is still going on. Former Facebook security head and cybersecurity specialist Alex Stamos tweeted on Thursday that there is a serious danger of a breach with dramatically reduced workforce that might conflict with a 2011 FTC decision requiring Twitter to remedy severe data security failures. Twitter made significant progress toward a more logical internal security paradigm, and Stamos warned that reversing course would get them in problems with the FTC and other American and European agencies. In a statement released on Thursday, the FTC stated that it has been following recent events at Twitter with serious concern. According to the agency's statement, no CEO or firm is above the law and companies must abide with our consent decrees. We have new tools thanks to our updated consent order. We are willing to utilize them to guarantee compliance. The FTC refused to confirm if it was looking into Twitter for possible infractions. If so, it would have the authority to summon papers and remove employees. Twitter paid a $150 million fine in May for breaking the terms of the amended consent order, which imposed additional rules requiring the corporation to adopt a stronger program for privacy protection and bolstering information security. A comprehensive list of disclosures that Twitter must make to the FTC when launching new goods and services, especially when they have an impact on user personal data collection, is part of those new rules. It's unclear if Musk is informing the FTC about his major redesign of platform offers. Musk is, of course, doing just that. A comment request was made to Twitter on Thursday, but it didn't answer. Twitter recently reorganized its communications team. Musk has a history of clashes with authorities. In a tweet from 2018, Musk stated, "I do not respect the SEC. Financial and..." The Exchange Commission recently looked into whether he had disclosed his acquisition of Twitter shares to the organization to the agency in a timely manner. In response to Musk's allegedly false tweets that he had secured the funds to take the electric vehicle manufacturer private for $420 per share, Musk and Tesla each agreed to pay $20 million in penalties. In court, Musk has sued the SEC about adherence to the deal. If FTC criteria are not met, serious repercussions may result, as was the case when Facebook was forced to pay $5 billion for privacy infractions. Rihanna Pfefferkorn, a Stanford University scholar who claimed to have previously offered Twitter independent legal guidance, said that Twitter must do a privacy assessment before it even sneezes. The FTC can keep track of compliance since there are routine external audits. Twitter was penalized in May for allegedly using user information, including phone numbers and email addresses, for commercial gain. The company had argued that this information was necessary for security reasons, such as allowing multi-factor verification.